This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by the Parker Group.
Well, CoastLife, we know this time of year is especially a good time to give back to the community, and we've got so many generous folks here along coastal Delmarva, and you might be wondering how you can help out. Well, luckily, we've got Rachel Parker with the Parker Group joining us on the CoastLife couch today, and you guys are always, I mean, everything you do has the community in mind, but you've got your, you guys have kindness is the theme for this season.
Yeah. So we always love, it's kind of our fun little tradition. Right before we all head off for the Christmas holiday, we have what we call our Day of Kindness. And so that's coming up on Monday, the 23rd. Yeah.
So cute. Yeah. So what's in store for the Day of Kindness? What can people expect? How can they get involved? What's on the docket?
Yeah, so usually the way that it starts is that we kind of take a bunch of donations and we just deliver them to different nonprofits in the community.
Nice.
And so we always like to support the SPCA and in their work with the animals in our community, but then also a lot of like local homeless shelters and different places that support people that are really in extra need this time of the year. And so in terms of the ways that people can help, what we're doing now until the 23rd is in our Georgetown office. We are just have big bins and we're collecting donations for that day.
Nice. Perfect.
The full list is on our Facebook page,
Sure.
but it's really the typical things that you think of, any non-perishable food items, hygiene items, basic clothing, like especially things like socks, underwear, warm weather things like hats and gloves and coats of all sizes. And so really, if anyone has any of those things to spare, we would love to collect them at our Georgetown office and we will distribute them before Christmas for you.
That's so cool. I mean, I honestly, like right now in my garage, I have a bag of stuff that I'm like, where do I donate it to? Or you just kind of forget, and I love, I mean, it makes me sound lazy, right? But I like that there's groups that will do it for you. You know, just drop off and you guys will distribute it.
Absolutely, and that's one of the benefits of being a local business is we've been doing this for years now, so we do have good relationships built with local nonprofits and know that their work is really like roots in the community and that those things will go where they need to be.
That's huge.
And that is awesome. And I know, like we said, we've got as many generous folks that we have here on Delmarva. We also have, you know, neighbors that you might not know are struggling, but that's where these organizations come in, and you never know, you know, when you could be in those shoes too. So it's always a good thing, I think, to kind of, you know, just take your excess, your extra things that you don't need, or you know, maybe even if you are extra fortunate this year, purchase something new and donate it, because you guys have this down to a science now.
Yeah, and I don't know if you're like me, but I always love doing a little clean up and clean out at my house before the holidays. And so if you do have, especially like, you know, I have kids, they're in that phase where they're growing like crazy. I have brand new clothes that like they never even got to wear, you know, and it's silly to have it sitting around my house when it could really go to help somebody in need. And then plus, you know, we all love our furry friends too, and so helping the Humane Society and the SPCA, they're always partners we really love to work with, and so getting there and seeing the cute little fuzzy faces right before the holidays is always really fun too. So
I love that. And you were saying too that, you know, kids can get involved and come take pictures with Santa at the Parker Group. Talk about that.
Yeah, so we always split our day. First half of the day is service, and then the second half of the day is just kind of fun and cheer.
Nice.
And so from 2 to 3 p.m., anyone who's watching is invited at our Georgetown office location, which is 673 North Bedford Street. We're kind of right on that point where North Bedford meets 113, if you're not familiar. But we're actually having Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus are coming.
What?
So we're super excited.
And they're busy.
Yes, they are really busy, so we booked them just in the nick of time. Good pun. But we're also having like cookies and hot cocoa and just a free photo op with Santa in front of the tree. Nothing fancy, but we just want to like spread a little bit of holiday cheer before the holidays. So
that's awesome. I think a lot of parents are going to take advantage of that because, again, the holidays get so busy, and you know, sometimes the photos with Santa can be hard to wrangle the kids, and if you do have to, you know, pay some extra money here or there, but a free opportunity. So do people need to sign up ahead of time for that? Do they just show up?
Not at all, literally just show up anytime between 2 and 3. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there. We would love to see you. And again, if you have donations, we're open Monday through Friday, anytime between now and the 23rd. We would love to take your donations and do that too.
Sounds good. Sounds like a great way to, you know, give back this holiday season. It's easy. You don't have to overthink it, and you could really be helping out a neighbor in need. Well, Rachel, thank you as always for coming in and chatting with us, and thank you again for doing all that you guys do with your Day of Kindness.
It's always great to be here.
Good. All right. Well, we've got some more CoastLife coming up. That is headed your way, and you're not going to want to miss it.
Step into elegance at 304 Lakeview Ave in Milford. This fully restored 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath manor blends modern luxury with timeless charm, featuring a chef's kitchen with cafe appliances, tiled fireplace, and a master suite with a private sunroom. The detached accessory unit, complete with a kitchen, bath, laundry, and sun deck, offers versatility for guests or rental income. Happy Place of the Week is sponsored by the Parker Group.